broadcast team tonight. On one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. For the Miami Heat, they are coming off a good outing against the Pistons. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Second chance points are a big part of the game, and they did a terrific job creating many of those opportunities for themselves.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Chris Middleton. Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo, and there's Bledsoe, and it's Brogdon in at the 2.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
Well, we know Goran Dragic was very crafty. He can get his shot off in that mid-range area.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Whiteside. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Erik Spoelstra. They are 0-2 so far against this team this season. I asked him what they have to do to flip the script. He said, well, at the end of the day, it comes down to putting points on the board. We have to be more effective against their shot blockers. Maybe it's crashing the glass. Maybe it's better looks on the perimeter. We have to figure it out. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. So their focus is squarely on the opponent today, in particular that defense they have to contend with.
And I just wonder if they'll try to solve the problems this defense poses by keeping the tempo quick, trying to strike early in the shot clock.
You know, I think a more patient approach would be smart. Concentrate on shot selection and ball movement rather than tempo.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
Now, here's Wade. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Dragic against Bledsoe. 5 to shoot. It's up a 3. No good from Dragic.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Good. Middleton's got his first points of the night.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Now, here's Wade. The pass to Dragic. Winslow against Antetokounmpo. Fires, high post. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, they're just hitting 20% of their shots. It's a rough start to this game.
Middleton can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Winslow finds Johnson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
When you see contact with James Johnson involved, you know he can dish it out as well as he can take it. Tough bucket.
Passes it to Brogdon. Middleton outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Having a good, efficient start to this game offensively. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Wade against Brogdon. Winslow kicks to Wade. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Brogdon.
Right spot, wrong time. When the defense collapses on you, kick it out.
Here's Middleton. The shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way. To the inside. It's Sullivan. It's Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe outside. He dishes it to Lopez. Off target with the open look.
The open mid-range jump shot. He knows he has to hit that one.
Dragic kicks to Johnson. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
And the three ball is good. Lopez has got his first 3 points of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
On the Bucks with some changes. Mirotic comes in for Chris Middleton, and it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Miami with the ball, 7-point differential. Pass to Winslow. It's thrown about to Kumbo. On offense here, the Bucks stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
Now, here's Dragic. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
That's a strong move right down there in the paint. Something you see a lot from Goran Dragic.
Here's Antetokounmpo. After the made shot from Goran Dragic. Winslow against Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Winslow. And the Bucks miss again. The Heat trail by 6. Dragic left side. Takes the 13-footer. Hill pulls it in. And so Hill bring it up for the Bucks. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lopez has got 5 now.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
To the middle. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by Dragic.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Goran leading by example.
Antetokounmpo against Winslow. Hill inside. Dragic with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Mirotic. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-6 run. Dragic against Hill. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Brogdon. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade. The Heat trail by 6. Pass to Dragic. It's stolen by Hill. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it. The fast break chance. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. Mirotic against Winslow. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Justice Winslow won a national title at Duke University. The 10th overall pick in 2015. He's a lockdown defender who can guard all 5 positions.
A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Whiteside. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Johnson. And it's Waiters in for Dwayne Wade. Wilson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Sterling Brown comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Mirotic's shot is off. And back in 2015, Winslow the top go-getter for being the steal of the draft, but offensive struggles have held him back somewhat.
Still gaining confidence in his outside shot. But what he can do, he can handle, he can pass, and he's a great cutter. They're still confident he can put it all together.
Now Winslow following the miss by Terry from deep. Dragic taking his time here. Takes it to Olynyk. And Waiters has it in the corner. Winslow against Antetokounmpo. The Bucks making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. Here's Waiters. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You can tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Hill dishes to Brown. They end the drought. And Jason Terry with the three. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Now Dragic. Inside. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
A sneaky pick and roll player. Goran Dragic on point. Dishes to the roller.
Outside Wilson. Back to Brown. Mirotic with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Just 5 to shoot. That's good from Mirotic on the assist by Hill. Mirotic has got 5 now.
The vision from George Hill. Very careful with the ball. He makes the easy play.
Dragic kicks to Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Steve Bam Adebayo out of Kentucky adapting quickly to the NBA game.
He's been a sponge, Kevin. Plays the game with an infectious energy. He's a keeper.
And Miami making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, there aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above.
Adebayo kicks to Dragic. Fires from the line. Wilson grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Brown missing.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
There's the pass to Adebayo. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Brown. Miami grabs the miss. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Down low, Waiters. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's just a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
We know Dion Waiters has a type of body that can absorb contact, and it doesn't affect the shot.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Well, Goran Dragic was selected as an alternate for the All-Star game last season. But this Miami Heat team still lacks star power.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Eric Bledsoe comes in for George Hill. And Brown drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Dragic against Bledsoe. Outside Dragic. Olynyk has the open look. Off target from outside. Bucks leading by 5. Bledsoe looking around. Takes the 13-footer, and that one released in time, but no good.
You see the hard-working nature of Goran Dragic, staying with his man and affecting his shot.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 5. Already a superstar. Antetokounmpo talked about how much.
I'm just trying to focus
on the court.
I think he's already a top 10 player with his skill set and physical tools, Greg. He can be an all-time great.
He's shown the dedication. I think he's only going to get better.
And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latino. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
These guys have quick hands. You have to protect the ball around all of them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Miami, Dragic and Waiters, they're the backcourt. Olynyk is out there with Anderson, and it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Brogdon after Dion Waiters miss. Brogdon against Waiters. Back to Middleton. Over Anderson. Stolen by Anderson. Waiters on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Waiters passes to Olynyk. Dragic left side. It's a floater. Rocket two. And the shot goes in. Olynyk's got his first points of the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Back to Bledsoe. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. He kicks to Ilyasova. It's hauled in by the Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Dragic finds Waiters. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one. Waiters against Brogdon. Bledsoe with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Brogdon the pass to Wilson. Bledsoe against Dragic. Trying to end the drought. That one wide left. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against New Orleans. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Hassan Whiteside continues to develop. Now, Miami coach Eric Spoelstra said it's got nothing to do with his stats. He's going to do that no matter what. It's about making winning plays and caring more about his teammates than he cares about himself. Now he can lead in a different way because he has the respect of the locker room. Kevin?
Terrific, D.A. Thank you. Timeout called the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Heat with some changes. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Kelly Olynyk. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for DJ Wilson. And Giannis Antetokounmpo subbed in for Ilyasova. Now here's Bledsoe. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Wade against Brogdon. Waiters for 3. Bledsoe with the rebound.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
Oh, good on the triple.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
But it's not just the size, it's the natural feel for the mid-range game. Not everyone has it.
Now here's Middleton. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Bledsoe.
It was clear that the defender wanted no part of that play after he exploded towards the bucket.
Passes it to Wade. places from 15. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And Dwayne Wade will do work on you from the mid-range if you let him.
Dragic against Bledsoe. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. For Anderson. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Wade. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. To the inside. Here's Anderson. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wade against Brogdon. Wade can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the jam by Bledsoe.
Got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
He is not scared of anybody. He knows he can play amongst the big boys, and he showed it.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 3. Pass to Dragic. 6 to shoot. Miami no good on that time either. Milwaukee leading by 3. Bledsoe right side. Back to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from in close.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
Wade can't hit.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Dwayne Wade. Steve, you had an excellent playing career. Talk a little bit about the work you had to put in just to get to the NBA.
Yeah, it comes down to that work ethic. Obviously, we all have talent, but you have to put in that work, and that work continues on the court, off the court, and it's basically 365 days a year where you have to find a way to get better.
Was it mainly shooting for you?
No, not mainly shooting for me, Kevin. I think it was always just my overall game.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Johnson comes in for Anderson, and Winslow subbed in for Goran Dragic. And the foul on Jason Terry. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Whiteside. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Winslow kicks to Waiters. 5 to shoot. They need this. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, Dion Waiters, one of those irrational confidence players. He can get his shot anytime, and he's never shy about it.
You're right. That can rub off on a team in a good and in a bad way. The confidence part is good. And at the same time, you want efficient offense. Passing up good shots for great shots.
Brown is checked in for Brogdon. Now, here is Hill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lopez against Whiteside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Hill against Waiters. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Down kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Winslow. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Brown.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Now here's Wade. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what a story for Hassan Whiteside. A second-round pick back in 2011. He's bounced around. I mean, the G League, China. He even played over in Lebanon. It wasn't until 2015 that he emerged seemingly out of nowhere as a factor for the Miami Heat.
The Bucks making a switch here. Nelson's checked in. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 11. Wade surveying the D. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Whiteside. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And Whiteside in 2016 receiving a 4-year max contract break from the Heat.
Amazing how far he's come. Set the franchise record for most blocks in a game. And pretty impressive when you think of the big men who played for the Heat. Talking Lonzo Mourning and Shaquille O'Neal, no less.
Wade, good.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Waiters outside. Count that one. Waiters got 4 this quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kicks to Hill. Over Wade, and Mirotic has it in the corner. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Miami shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Winslow with it, guarded now by Jason Terry. And Mirotic sends it back. Fast break, Milwaukee. Hill leading the charge. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
When you played on the road, Smitty, just how much did you hear comments from the crowd? Home or away, but I'm guessing more on the road than at home.
Yeah, on the road you hear some interesting comments from a lot of the fans. And a lot of times I didn't want to drown it out. I wanted to hear because it fueled me. And to get a chance to, I wouldn't say engage. I would tell young players not to engage. But the one thing I would do, Kevin, when you get going, you just kind of catch that fan, you get eye contact, and you give them that smile. And that's when I think you really attack them by your facial expression.
Good explanation. The Heat trail by 7. Waiters up top. He's covered by Brown. And Waiters kicks to Wade. Waiters outside. Shot clock at 5. Doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Middleton the pass to Wilson. Back to Middleton. Unloads. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
A drive by Wade. Basket good. Wade's got 6.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Here's Hill. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Hill's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Middleton against Johnson. It's blocked. Wade outside. Here's the 3. And so it's Milwaukee headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13 points, 6 rebounds, and also 3 steals. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. Shaq. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
We return now to Miami, where you can see all the action happening on Ocean Drive, right on the beachfront. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was extremely aggressive. Picked up a number of steals.
He did a nice job reading their plays as they were developing. His anticipation was off the charts.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. They've got Brook Lopez. Bledsoe is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
Playing with power, that's Johnson's game. Forces the defender to foul.
The Heat have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
Remember back in 2016, James Johnson signed a make-good contract with the Heat. He's transformed his body, going from about 274 to under 240. And in the following season, they rewarded him with a 4-year, $60 million deal.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Lopez with the steal. Pass break, Milwaukee. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Lopez. 8 points for Chris Middleton.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
Now here's Wade. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Right side, good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Bucks leading by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Dragic finds Winslow. Now Johnson. Defended by Middleton. Here's Whiteside. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And it's 7 points for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the dunk by Lopez.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Middleton looking it over. Rebound by the Heat. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Dragic. On the wing, Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline J off the mark.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. The feed to Wade. Second chance shot. That's in, and the Milwaukee Leafs cut down to 5 on the bucket from Hassan Whiteside.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Steve, Hassan Whiteside, a fearsome finisher inside with his length. Talk about his offensive game for us.
Well, he's starting to develop a pretty good touch out to mid-range. He has soft hands, a little floater in there. Still, it's his dunking and finishing that keeps him in the highlight reels.
The Heat making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Here's Dragic after Eric Bledsoe's score. Winslow kicks to Wade. And the layup's good off the glass. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
Dragic against Bledsoe. Middleton outside. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
The fans really get their money's worth when they get to see him make plays like that.
And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. On the dunk by Lopez.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And Anderson kicks to Whiteside. That misses off the back.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Lopez passes to Middleton, and now it's a double-digit lead. And now it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The pass to Winslow. Back to Dragic. Over Bledsoe. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, tremendous quickness off the pick and roll. Goran Dragic will run this on you all day.
Ilyasova against Anderson. Middleton outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Ilyasova. There's the triple. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Anderson has it in the corner. Milwaukee leading by 9. And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Lets it go from the wing. That shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. And here's Winslow. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's the floater. Rebound by Ilyasova. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. They host the 76ers after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Well, Eric Spoelstra working his way up through the Heat organization, and I hear eventually interested in moving into the front office someday.
And I would say it will be with the Miami Heat, a very loyal, close-knit organization. His dedication and commitment, second to none.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Whiteside. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Dwayne Wade.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Heat trail by 13. Now here's Waiters. He's got 6. There's Winslow. He kicks to Anderson. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got 8 points.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Anderson against Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Olynyk is checked in for the Heat. The Heat have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Coming hard on the drive. Winslow daring someone to get in his way.
Antetokounmpo against Olynyk. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Snell from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Snell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Waiters passes to Adebayo. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game. When we look, Steve, at big stats like double-doubles, triple-doubles, are we becoming too enamored with that versus how it might affect winning?
No, I think we always going to have those double-doubles and triple-doubles. I just think right now when you look at it, so many more possessions in games. That's why we're having guys average a triple-double or having more double-doubles. But you also give those guys credit. The game and those players, they're just better right now, and they're more equipped to be versatile. But I do think we still got to keep the emphasis on winning. When a guy can get a triple-double in wins versus in losses or double-doubles or any kind of stats, I think that should be a category of his own.
They get it back. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 12 points in the bucket from Adebayo.
Love the extra possessions. Defense has them stopped, but can't control the boards.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And the Bucks with some changes. Wilson, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Waiters. He's got 6. Olynyk against Antetokounmpo. Olynyk finds Waiters. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Olynyk can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 14. Brown the pass to Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Olynyk.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Johnson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. All free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Here's Waiters. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Passes it to Dragic. Kicks it to Johnson.
James Johnson, one of those do-everything guys you love to have. Brings in energy, physicality, and toughness.
And Smitty, I'd say that James Johnson, one of the better defensive players in the NBA.
Yeah, teams look for those strong physical wings who can guard multiple positions. He can defend all 5 positions and never afraid of contact.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Hill against Dragic.
Tap to Lacto Days.
To the paint. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 23 points in the game. To the middle, here's Wilson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Wilson's got his first 2 points of the night. Waiters surveying the D. Dragic against Hill. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Brown. Right on the bucket. Brown's got 13.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now Dragic. He's got 6. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Waiters into the lane. Right through the knee for the layup. He's got 8.
Sometimes under defensive pressure, Dion Waiters tries to do too much, but that time makes a nice adjustment on the shot.
Now here's Wilson. And that one, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Heat trail by 18. Waiters outside. Dragic against Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 2 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy, double-digit lead, and still putting it on them.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Let's get this next bucket, and we got to put together a string right now.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Milwaukee leading by 20. Dragic and Wade, the 2 playmakers in the guard spots. Johnson is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Back to Bledsoe. This one for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dragic with it. Well, the NBA's had 3 referee crews for quite a while. Steve, do you think adding a 4th ref would help in any way?
No, I think it'll get a little bit crowded on the floor. I would love to see, I know they won't go back, I love the 2 referee situation. I look at it right now, referee A calls a call, referee B calls a call. It just feels like referee C has to make the next call or get up far as even with the other referees. I would love to see them go back to a 2 referee situation.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good. Jason Terry is checked in for Chris Middleton. And he can't hit the second. The Heat trail by 21. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that one drops. And that's 12 points for Dwayne Wade.
D-Wade getting buckets out there, showing he can still take over offensively.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Lopez. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wade finds Dragic. Offline with his 3. Bucks leading by 19. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Wade passes to Adebayo. Outside Dragic. Smitty, you're looking around the league right now. Certain players extremely smart. Which guys do you think will make the transition the easiest from player to coach?
You know, some guys that stick out. Chris Paul, I think Mike Conley, LeBron James, obviously. Those guys, they just stick out. You can see their coaches on the floor. Draymond Green. They just have a way because they have those leadership qualities, and also they play the game the right way. They have such a good understanding, a good feel. Those are some of the guys that stand out for me.
That was a good list. You're right.
And that Terry jumper there, that's the shot capable of doing a lot of damage. On the spot up or the pull up, Terry's got a great eye for that shot.
And here's Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Astro Olynyk from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And Miami making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe against Dragic. Now here's Bledsoe. From downtown, it's holding by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Bucks leading by 20. Bledsoe outside. Lopez left side. Over Whiteside. Lopez, no luck. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Feeds to Dragic. Knocked loose. Johnson dishes to Wade. Up top, Dragic. Guarded by Bledsoe. Whiteside kicks to Dragic. Carries it down low.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Bledsoe against Dragic. Bledsoe finds Ilyasova to the paint. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Basket counts. And the Bucks lead by 20.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Lopez against Whiteside.
What the fuck you doing?
Over Lopez. No good off the front iron.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Brogdon kicks to Lopez. And Wade sends it back.
One of the all-time great shot blockers at the off-guard position. None other than Dwayne Wade.
Here's Dragic. True on the 14-footer. Dragic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
No good from Bledsoe. The Heat trail by 18. Lets a floater go. A rebound by the Bucks. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Mirotic. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one. Dragic against Bledsoe. Free throw line jump shot. And off the fly. And in it goes. 12 points for Goran Dragic.
Sweet finish by Dragic. He's got the whole game going tonight.
Timeout called the Bucks. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Bucks leading by 18. Here is Bledsoe. Dishes to Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Johnson. Buries it down low.
Nice presence inside. Johnson with a variety of moves and extremely good footwork makes him a difficult matchup.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. From 15 feet away, and that one is good. Antetokounmpo's got 17 points here in the second half.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Outside, Dragic. Here's Whiteside. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
Middleton against Winslow. Lets the three fly. The shot's good from Lopez. And the Bucks lead by 19.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first three of the half, second of the game.
Wade kicks to Winslow. Brown against Wade. Shoots over Brown. He can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. To the middle. And he lays it straight in.
This is where it's important to have guys looking for opportunities. Terrific lead pass.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Whiteside. Now Dragic. Steve, do you think the NBA is heading to a place where ideal lineups will have 5 capable playmakers on the floor, like more of a positionless game?
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. I think right now teams are trying to find a guy that's 6'7", 6'8", that defensively can play, guys that are larger, and then on offensive end, somewhat a la Draymond Green, can run point guard for you. So I think right now that's the size and skill set people are looking forward to.
Wait a minute, you just described yourself.
The only difference was we had guys that were 7'2", 7'3", 350, so I had to play the guard position. I love the technique he uses, leveraging his position down low, then just using sheer size to snatch the rebound.
Bledsoe passes to Brown. Lopez kicks to Bledsoe. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo dishes to Bledsoe. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Eric Bledsoe. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Anderson, he's checked in for the Heat. Rodney McGruder comes in for Dwayne Wade. The Bucks also changing it up. ABC's checked in for Lopez. Terry comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Tony Snell subbed in for Chris Middleton. Well, we're always talking now about the modern super teams, whether they're a good thing or they're bad for the game. But the counter is that we've always had super teams at one time or another. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think we've always had super teams, Kevin. You look back at the Lakers with Magic and Kareem and Worthy. Those are kind of like a big three. And you look at the Celtics back in the day with McHale, Bird, Parrish, those guys. I think right now what you're looking at is we haven't seen where MVPs go join other MVPs. That's where it's been the change right now. Now you're seeing the super teams. That's what I think has changed.
Yeah, the defender all over.
A free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe hits them both. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Milwaukee on D. Dragic with it. Trying to get something going. If it counts.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They lead by 25. 1:37 left to play here in the fourth. Hill is checked in for the Bucks. Steve, looks like we may not have any more sleeved jerseys anymore. As you look back, is this the end of an era or the end of an error, a mistake?
Either way, I am happy, Kevin. I just didn't like the look.
I am too.
And I can imagine being a player there to try to shoot the basketball with sleeves.
It made no sense.
Not at all. So I'm looking forward not to see guys wearing, I would call it T-shirts.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Dragic with a wide open look and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 16-6 run. And here is Hill. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony.
Oh. Nigga looked at him too, like, you see this dunk in your face? Nigga looked at him like, ha, look at you, look at you. Oh.